Hello everybody, welcome to what seems to be quite a grey lake district at the moment. Going to be doing another one of the Wainwrights today, going up Fleetwith Pike, and we're hoping for a bit of mood, a little bit of a light. We'll see what happens on that front. Now it is quite breezy, so hopefully you'll be able to hear me okay, but hopefully this is going to turn out reasonably well. But if I just spin you around here, as you can see, we're actually cheating a little bit and going up from harness to slate mine. Now, yeah, the accepted norm is you go down from the farm at the bottom and up the edge, but it's particularly windy today. Didn't really fancy that, so I'm going to head up the old mine pass, get up to the top, and hopefully get some reasonable views out over Buttermere. But let's go and have a wander and see what sort of things crop up. So another thing we have found sort of when we've been up here is it's quite a steep initial sort of pull up onto the top. Now it's not too much of a problem because it's actually laid out as a bit of a track where the machinery comes, so it's not going to be too much of a problem. It's certainly not like the pull up Helvellyn when you're sort of going up Sticks Pass, which was really heavy duty. Some lovely low hanging cloud around, so I'm going to try and get a few shots of that. Running as per normal, 12 to 100 on the OM one, so hopefully get some half decent shots from it. Did do some night shots for here last night as well, so I'll pop a couple of those up if you just have a look at now. First time I've actually done some proper sort of astro work with the OM1. I have to admit I was quite impressed with it, so yeah, have a look at these now. So we're starting on the main pull now, and yeah, it's steep, it's definitely steep. I mean, if I try and sort of spin you around, you're on a bit of a level, and that's where we're going to. It's probably about 25% gradient, so yeah, it's fairly substantial, but nice steady plod up, wouldn't be too bad. Wind's still quite strong unfortunately, but the clouds are blending around quite nicely. There's a couple of nice little cascades, but nothing really photogenic as yet. But yeah, good steep pull, get you going in the morning, but hopefully this will open up to quite a nice view at the top. But yeah, I'll get cracking, and quite interesting, there's some few of the old sleepers here from the old tramways as well. But yeah, just quite nice, just quite nice. So we're about a third of the way up, but spin you around here, you've just got the old mine in the distance. Well, it's old mine, the mine in the distance. All the nice sort of fells are off out in the distance there as well. Just trying to grab a shot, I'll just spin you around and actually show you what I'm looking at. That's kind of the shot I'm looking at the moment. So you've got the track just leading your way through the scene. Down you've got the sort of distant fells. You can actually just make out Helvellyn over this sort of end as well, a little bit of snow, but I think it works quite well. Nice moody edit, I think. Try and bring some of the sort of drama out of the scene. I think that'll work quite nicely. But if we are lucky, we can get to hear a jet above at the moment. We might get some of the fast jets coming through. Did see a Hercules last night when we were out, but obviously it was dark, so we could see lights and noise. But hopefully we'll be able to see some of the planes going around as well when we're up there, because they do use this area now for a lot of the low-level testing as well. So yeah, we'll see what happens anyway. So we've got about halfway up now, and there's these great old tramway beds, which are, they basically run all the way up to the peak. you can see just going off up there. Using a bit of a leading line down because there's a little bit of light just over in the distance on the fells. Just trying it really, see what comes out. But certainly at this point it doesn't seem too windy. We've got some lovely cloud over there still, absolutely gorgeous going on over there. But yeah, probably just over halfway now, so yeah, it's not a bad pull, not bad. Certainly compared to the start of Hella Valley, it's quite easy. But yeah, so we'll get a move on, and so we're off the main track now onto the older style tracks. So yeah, it's definitely getting there, getting a little bit warmer as well. Hence losing some of the layers, but yeah, still got a bit of a keen bite to the breeze. So yeah, I don't want to jump the gun too early, unfortunately. Thankfully, the new hat with the ears does seem to work quite well. But yeah, some lovely scenes and just a hint of blue sky coming through. So we'll see if that carries on, gives us some light. So me being me, I've come a bit off-piste because of what's behind me. Great gable in the clouds. I'm thinking, probably some black and white mood, some lovely shots to be had here, I think. Where I'm at the minute, trying to fall over, there's a bit of a rock outcropping, which I might be able to use as a bit of a foreground fish, but I'll have a bit of a play, see what I can come up with. Now the wind obviously is getting stronger and stronger as we're getting higher up, but yeah, I think that's going to work quite nice. Let's get a couple of shots in. So we're almost at the summit now, Fleetwith Pike, and I've got to admit the views around are absolutely fantastic. There's not a lot photographically going on, unfortunately, but the views are absolutely fantastic. I mean, just over in the distance I can just see the scaffold range over there, which is quite pretty, and there's a few bits cut in, a few nice bits of cloud coming across, but there's nothing that's really screaming at me to take a photo. Unfortunately, we don't seem to have had any light, which is annoying, because there's a few patches of blue dotted around. I was hoping we were going to get a bit more light out of it, but yeah, certainly sort of over that way over towards Dale Head, that's really quite pretty up there as well. Yeah, it's been a reasonable walk. It's not been too bad, relatively steep, a little bit squishy underfoot. We did have quite a bit of rain last night, so to be expected, but it's been quite nice. But it is very, very windy, so I've not been doing a great deal of sort of filming, but yeah, it is nice up here. But let's get the final push out of the way and get a nice view down the valley of Buttermere and Crummet Water. So there we go, a very windy, quite chilly, and it's been just trying to take the camera out of the hand actually. Really quite nice sort of views up the top. Not a lot of light unfortunately, there's a couple of bits just popping out over the scaffold range, but nothing really you can do with it. Might grab a couple of shots as it sort of rolls across anyway. But gonna end the video here for now. Gonna make our way back down, get a coffee, and hopefully we'll beat any weather that might be rolling in, because some of the clouds are looking a little bit mean. But if you've enjoyed this one, this little climb up, nothing spectacular, but a bit of a wander up anyway, give us a big thumbs up, hit the like button, hit subscribe. It really helps the channel out as well. But for now, from a very windy, almost photographic Fleetwith Pike, thanks for watching. We'll see you again next time. Take care.
Underground for so long, in the dark, I forgot how the sunlight feels. Hidden just out of reach, down below, waiting for time to reveal 100 new colors in me. Even if it takes 100,000 years to finally shine, unlike any other, something undiscovered, left to crystallize. Give it time, put it under pressure, hold it to the fire, a diamond in disguise, meant to shine. Rough around every edge, but unbreakable. Every flaw tells a story. The rarity, the clarity, it's priceless and unlike anything they've seen. Pulled up to the surface.